Hello and welcome to Pub Folks. I'm Seamus.
And I'm Sean.
And today we are trying Knob Creek 9. This is a Jim Beam product from the same distiller that does Jim Beam. This is 100 proof, Knob Creek 9 again. I've heard a lot of good things about it, so I wanted to try it. I was able to get my hands on it. It's not hard to find. It's just one of those things that's always there, and so you kind of you're looking for stuff, and then you find something else that you've been looking for, so you buy it instead of Knob Creek 9.
to me, it's kind of it's the one you pass over and you go, I gotta try that at some point.
Right.
But this is what I'm looking for.
Right.
Yeah. Right. And you do that time after time after time.
We were going through all the barrel proofs and everything else, and I was like, okay, if they don't have the barrel proof I want, I'm going to buy the Knob Creek 9. Right. Oh, sure, they had the barrel proof. So I'd buy that instead. And they had the Eagle Rare. And I was like, okay, I'm not going to buy it. So we finally got 9 because they didn't have anything else that I wanted to try. So been wanting to try this. Heard a lot of good things. SLB bourbon, they really like it. Trenton on there, it's one of his faves, I think. So anyway, looking forward to trying it, and we're gonna give it a whirl. All right. Yeah. So go ahead.
Sorry. Starting the channel, I've been trying to get into whiskeys and been looking them up more often. I end up in forums or people talking about their favorites and what they prefer, and Knob Creek 9 comes up a lot.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's something I typically pass by in the liquor store, but I'm interested to see what all the hype is about.
Yeah.
So well, I don't know them; they're on the internet, but a lot of people talk about this being their go-to.
Yeah.
If they have nothing else in mind, or it's just their favorite. It's what's on their shelf, and that's it.
And so, I think it's a decent price. I think it's between $30 and $40.
Okay.
It's 100 proof. I mean, so it's really good proof-wise if you're like your proof. Yeah. And it's got that wax seal, kind of like the Maker's Mark, which is kind of interesting.
Oh, okay.
I've never opened one of those before, and that was quite interesting.
I always thought that it was like a spout.
I know,
almost like a liquid soap dispenser.
Me too. I thought it was like
I don't know why.
Pressing in your get your whiskey. Oh my gosh. It does look like that, though.
It does.
I admit.
It really does. When you brought it up closer, I can tell it's
right.
A little...
It was very flat.
Yes.
You just kind of twirl it, So, this is the closest to Buffalo Trace outside of Buffalo Trace that I've ever smelled.
Oh, okay.
I'm getting some butterscotch. This is, like I said, 100 proof Kentucky Straight Bourbon, Knob Creek, small batch. Again, the distiller's Jim Beam. I think they do Booker's as well. Never tried Booker's, so don't hold me to it. But it's one of the ones we'd like to try at some point. But all right, just an oakiness with a little bit of butterscotch, like I said, caramel. Kind of sweet smelling in a way.
Wow. Even though you're sick, you got a better schnoz than I do.
No, I don't know.
I can't smell anything other than ethanol, and that's it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm not getting a slight oakiness and a bit of butterscotch, but that's it. And butterscotch just because you said it.
I've never gotten that out of anything else. So. It smells good. All right, I'm going for a taste here.
Okay.
Pretty smooth. A little bit of just a slight spiciness.
Yeah.
Or heat.
I was just about to ask, is this a rye?
Yeah.
Do you know?
Not to my. I do not know the mash bill. You want to look it up?
I'm kind of interested.
It's 9 years age, so that's the 9. It's 9 years old, so that's pretty good age statement. Most bourbons are 4 year. This is another double plus 1 year. So pretty, give me that good Kentucky hug in the back.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's apparently it's the same mash bill as Jim Beam.
Okay.
75% corn, 13% rye, and 12% malted barley.
So it is pretty high rye.
Yeah, it's
considering.
It's not rye forward.
No,
but
it's still the percentage is higher.
Yeah.
On the rye, I mean, still a lot of. It's interesting because I was reviewing those Trader Joe's and we did those winter wheat and the high rye, and we were complaining about the corn, thinking that was what was causing it to be the flavor we didn't like. But I don't think that's it.
I don't think so either.
I think it's just the quality of the alcohol. Because I mean, this is what 78%, 75% corn. I think those were 78% corn, and this is by far better.
Oh yeah,
than any of that. So, again, it just comes down to the mash bill, and that's the same as Beam, huh?
Apparently.
Wow. Because really haven't done a lot of Beam. I mean,
no.
I used to choose Jim Beam over Jack Daniels just to go against the grain. You know, everybody else was Jack and Coke. I wanted James and Coke.
I like the Beam and Coke.
Yeah, Beam and Coke. So it was just to be different more than because it didn't really matter.
No.
So. I can't say there's any wow factor for me in this.
No.
It's good. It's not bad, and I don't think the price is that bad on Knob Creek 9, so it's not horrible to have, but I think there's others that I would like more.
Yes.
Old Granddad, Old Forester, even the rare Eagle Rare. So it's good. It's not. There's nothing special to me about it.
Right.
Oaky, a little bit of caramel sweetness, not a lot. I don't taste the butterscotch that I was smelling on the nose, so it's decent. I don't know if it's something I would.
Yeah, nothing about it, like you were saying, nothing really stands out. Nothing really wows me. It is very good, but
we've had a lot of good whiskeys.
We've had a lot of good whiskeys, and I mean, if I didn't have 114, in the back of my mind, 114 is right there on price. And it's there on proof.
Yeah, it's there on proof.
So I think it's around $10 less. Of it's around 40.
All right. We weren't going to compare, but
oh boy,
since we're here, and we got a little drop of 114 left.
Yeah,
I do say drop because this goes fast in this house.
With me around.
Yes. It does. Just for comparison. So you got a 30 some odd bottle, $30 to $40 bottle, to a $20 to $30 bottle.
About 32.
About 32. Okay.
So 14 more proof.
Wow. High rye. I'm getting a little bit more of the oakiness from the 9. Nah, it's about the same actually. Hold on. That's almost the same. Just within that, because I stuck my nose in a little deeper. Oh, gosh. I cannot tell them apart. A little bit more of a tingle on the 9.
Yeah, slightly.
Slightly.
They're right there.
Yeah. You know what? I prefer the. Hold on. I prefer the oakiness on the 114 just a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, again, comes down to what you like to drink. Knob Creek 9 is not bad. It's not horrible. It's good. It's really good. But if I had to choose between these two, better price, higher proof, and availabilities hasn't been an issue with either one of these so far, right? I think Old Granddad is climbing the ladder, though.
Yeah.
From what I've seen,
Okay.
it seems like a lot more people are figuring out that is a good product,
Oh, that's good.
and it's a good price.
Yeah.
And I know the Bonded is doing a lot better, and the 114 is becoming a staple almost.
That's great.
So, how old is it? I guess there's no age statement on this yet, so. But if it tastes the same and it's a little bit better, age doesn't matter, apparently.
To me, the sort of rye factor, that spiciness, it's a little more active in the 114.
What was the mash bill?
I don't want to look it up. Let's reset real quick.
Okay.
We're right at the end here.
Knob Creek 9, Part 2.
Yes.
All right, so the mash bill on the 114 is what again?
63% corn.
Oh, 63?
It's 27% rye
Oh, wow.
and 10% malted barley on the Old Granddad.
Okay, so quite a bit of difference on the corn.
Yes.
A lot more rye. But boy, the flavors are right there, almost very similar. But again, I like the 114 a little bit better, probably because of the rye.
Yeah. Tasting them side by side like this, if for some reason, like you were saying, with 114 kind of becoming a staple of
I think it's becoming a
bartending,
bar, yeah.
bartending. Okay. If for whatever reason it wasn't available, I think Knob Creek would be a good go-to.
Right.
So.
Yeah, there's a little bit more flavor in the 114 to me.
Yeah.
Very similar, but definitely a little bit more of a punch on the spiciness with the rye.
Yeah.
On the 114, which I like a little bit better. But again, not a bad choice, but I don't know if it's necessarily something we'd want to keep in our limited space. Yeah. Not with everything else we got going on.
Yeah.
But again, glad we tried it. Definitely a good deal. Definitely good whiskey if you're willing to try it. Again, it's all what you like.
Right.
And how you like to drink it. So until you try it, you don't know. You don't know. Like we didn't know until we tried it. Knob Creek 9 good. Just prefer 114 better more, and would choose to buy that instead of. So, all right.
Okay.
Knob Creek 9. I'm gonna cheers out with that.
Okay.
Shlata. To your health. Like and subscribe. Let us know what you think of our channel and what you might like us to try next. We're looking for new whiskeys to try, and so if you have any ideas, let us know. We're open to suggestion. Thanks for joining. Like and subscribe.